TV show predicted this would happen.
A popular TV show predicted this would happen. The Simpsons, America's favorite yellow family, are more than just a source of laughs. Did you know they're also low-key fortune tellers? Time and time again, they've eerily predicted the future, from removed individuals' name's presidency to the FIFA World Cup winners. But what do they have in store for 2025? Well, let's just say you might want to sit down for this one. Get ready to be shocked as we uncover the Simpsons' insane predictions for the year ahead, and trust us, one of these predictions involves a celebrity you'd never expect. Many times, the Simpsons ventured into the realm of space exploration, showcasing futuristic possibilities long before they seemed plausible. One of the most striking predictions from the series is the colonization of Mars, which first appeared in the 2016 episode The Martian Chronicles. In this episode, Marge and Lisa join a private space mission to Mars, highlighting humanity's ambition to establish a settlement on the Red Planet. While portrayed with the show's signature humor, the episode touched on real-world discussions about Mars colonization, including challenges like sustainability, psychological impacts, and the ambitious timelines proposed by companies like SpaceX. As of 2025, Mars colonization remains a topic of serious scientific and public interest. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, has outlined plans for launching missions to Mars with the ultimate goal of building a self-sustaining city. Musk's vision aligns with elements portrayed in The Simpsons, including the use of private companies spearheading interplanetary travel. The show's depiction of an ordinary family participating in the mission underscores a future where space travel may become more accessible, echoing aspirations for space tourism and broader human involvement in space exploration. While portrayed humorously, these challenges mirror real-world concerns, including the immense radiation exposure, Mars's thin atmosphere, and the logistical hurdles of transporting resources. The Simpsons cleverly combine entertainment with real-world speculation, sparking curiosity about what it would take for humanity to survive and thrive on another planet. Though their prediction of Mars colonization by 2025 remains out of reach, the rapid advancement of space exploration keeps imaginations captivated. The Simpsons remind us of pop culture's power to inspire serious discourse about humanity's starbound future. Viewers have come to expect The Simpsons to foreshadow societal changes with uncanny accuracy, and the rise of artificial intelligence, AI, and job automation is no exception. In multiple episodes, the show humorously portrays a future where robots replace humans in the workplace, from automated factories to robotic bartenders. These depictions, while exaggerated for comedic effect, reflect real-world concerns about the increasing role of AI in displacing human labor across various industries. As we approach 2025, this prediction is becoming more relevant with AI and automation transforming how we live and work. Job automation driven by AI is already reshaping industries such as manufacturing, retail, and transportation. The development of autonomous vehicles, AI-driven customer service bots, and advanced robotics in factories has demonstrated the efficiency and cost-saving potential of automation. However, as depicted in The Simpsons, the downside is the potential loss of jobs and the challenges of reskilling the workforce. The show also highlights the darker consequences of over-reliance on AI, such as malfunctioning robots, which serve as humorous yet cautionary tales. These scenarios touch on real-world debates about algorithm bias, data privacy, and the ethical challenges of integrating AI responsibly into society. The Simpsons underscore the importance of balancing technological advancements with human-centered considerations, reminding us that while automation can drive progress, its socio-economic impacts cannot be ignored. The Simpsons have long incorporated environmental themes into their storytelling, often warning of the potential consequences of human neglect and technological overreach. Episodes like Bart vs. Thanksgiving and Trash of the Titans humorously exaggerate scenarios where environmental mismanagement leads to disastrous outcomes, such as overflowing landfills and widespread pollution. These stories highlight the fragility of ecosystems and the dangers of unsustainable practices, topics that resonate strongly as we approach 2025 and face mounting environmental challenges. Climate change, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events are becoming increasingly frequent and severe, reflecting some of the cautionary tales from The Simpsons. The show has explored the idea of environmental disasters as a direct consequence of human greed or apathy, such as the catastrophic effects of unchecked corporate behavior in the 1990 episode 2 Cars in Every Garage and 3 Eyes on Every Fish. The three-eyed fish symbolizes the dangers of industrial pollution remains a highly relevant problem today, as discussions about water and air quality dominate global forums. Another essential element in the environmental narrative of The Simpsons is the involvement of technology as part of energy consumption. Episodes like Lisa the Tree Hugger explore the conflict between technological innovations and ecological preservation. As we move closer to 2025, such discussions translate into real issues concerning adaptability toward renewable energy, deforestation, and the environmental costs of living in a digital age dominated by server farms and data centers. The dramatized potential effects of these realities heighten awareness of the consequences of neglecting environmental stewardship. The Simpsons stands at the crossroads of absurdity and reality, cleverly reminding humans of their duties on Earth through hilarious yet insightful portrayals of environmental disasters. From advocating for renewable energy to addressing waste management and climate change, the show's reflection resonates with the urgency of our times. Whether through exaggerated humor or sharp fictional narratives, The Simpsons demonstrates that the decisions we make today will shape tomorrow's world before the line between fiction and reality becomes indistinguishable. Among its many political references, one of the more intriguing predictions involves Ivanka Trump potentially running for president. As depicted in the 2016 episode The Simpsons Guy, Homer Simpson is seen wearing a badge reading Ivanka 2028, hinting at her future political ambitions. Initially perceived as far-fetched, this prediction gained renewed attention after Trump's presidency and Ivanka's prominent role as a senior advisor during his administration. As 2025 approaches, the idea of Ivanka entering the political arena no longer seems entirely implausible. Known for her polished public image and active role in the Trump administration, Ivanka has positioned herself as a proponent of policies focused on women's empowerment and workforce development. If she were to consider running for office, it would align with The Simpsons' portrayal of her stepping into the political spotlight. The show's uncanny ability to predict events, such as Trump's presidency, lends further intrigue to this possibility. This prediction also reflects broader trends in American politics where family legacies often play significant roles. A victory or major advantage for Trump in his 2024 presidential campaign could pave the way for Ivanka to follow her father into the political race in 2028. While the idea of her candidacy may remain speculative, The Simpsons' nod to her potential role underscores changing political dynamics. Whether or not Ivanka Trump pursues a presidential bid, this scenario affirms The Simpsons' relevance in steering societal trends and offering comic relief with prophetic undertones. The Simpsons has often envisioned groundbreaking scientific advancements, and one of its more forward-thinking predictions involves neurocommunication experiments. Episodes such as Holidays of Future Past and Bart to the Future humorously explore the idea of technology enabling direct communication between human minds, bypassing speech or traditional devices. While initially portrayed as humorous, these concepts align with ongoing developments in neuroscience and brain-computer interface (BCI) technologies. Neurocommunication aims to create direct links between the brain and external devices, facilitating thought-based interactions. Companies like Neuralink and leading research institutions are developing brain implants and neural networks that could enable humans to share thoughts, emotions, and even memories. While current efforts focus on medical applications such as restoring communication for individuals with paralysis, the potential for broader everyday use is immense. Echoing the vision portrayed in The Simpsons, the implications of neurocommunication are both exciting and concerning. On the one hand, the technology could revolutionize communication, enabling the instant exchange of complex ideas and emotions beyond linguistic limitations. On the other hand, it raises ethical and privacy concerns, such as potential infringements on mental privacy or misuse for espionage. The Simpsons underscores the need to balance progress with caution, advocating for ethical safeguards to protect mental privacy and self-determination. Even if these experiments do not achieve practicality by 2025, they will likely redefine human interaction. As always, The Simpsons blends humor with insight, sparking curiosity about the future's possibilities and challenges. In the 1995 episode Elisa's Wedding, The Simpsons depicted a futuristic version of London where Big Ben, the iconic clock tower, had been converted into a digital display. While this was meant as a humorous nod to modernization, it raises intriguing questions about how even the most traditional landmarks might adapt to technological advances. As 2025 approaches, the idea of Big Ben going digital feels both bold and symbolic, reflecting the balance between preserving history and embracing innovation. Big Ben, a symbol of British heritage, has stood as an analog timepiece since its completion in Completion Date of Big Ben. In 1859, Big Ben's chimes became iconic, symbolizing stability and tradition. However, digitizing the clock could align with modern efforts to integrate smart technologies into public infrastructure. Digitization might enhance accuracy or enable dynamic displays for various purposes, such as public announcements or countdowns during national events, making the tower more functional in the digital age. While such a change would undoubtedly spark debates, the episode's prediction also hints at the potential backlash to altering such an iconic structure. Critics argue that tampering with Big Ben's design could erode its historical significance. This tension between preserving tradition and embracing technology reflects broader societal struggles seen in efforts to modernize other historical landmarks or cultural symbols. The Simpsons capture this debate with their usual mix of humor and foresight, making the prediction all the more thought-provoking. Whether or not Big Ben goes digital in 2025, the prediction encapsulates an important theme: the evolution of tradition in a world that is fast becoming technological. Even if this precise scenario does not come true, the debate it spurred over heritage and progress remains relevant. Playfully amusing as The Simpsons TV show often is, it conjures thoughts of how we change the old to harmonize with the new, leaving iconic symbols meaningful without losing their essence. Modernizing structural emblems with new technologies is not unique to The Simpsons but is part of a global trend among cities. The Eiffel Tower has undergone renovations to add lighting displays, incorporate digital projection art, and even offer Wi-Fi networks to remain relevant and valuable in the digital age. Similarly, other globally recognized monuments such as the Colosseum in Rome and the Sydney Opera House have embraced digital technologies to educate the public, enable interactive exhibits, and support environmental monitoring. This historical background illustrates the delicate balance between preserving cultural values and making these symbols relevant to a fast-changing world. The big yet tricky question is how to integrate technology into such landmarks without ruining their essence. This question sparks discussions in cities worldwide. The digitization of Big Ben could reflect a broader cultural shift in how society views tradition and progress. Monuments are more than physical structures; they represent continuity, national identity, and shared values. Yet, in today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, adaptability and innovation are increasingly emphasized within public infrastructure. For instance, smart cities are integrating sensors, implementing data systems, and providing real-time updates to create efficient and responsive urban environments. The digitization of Big Ben might symbolize a cultural moment embracing such changes while honoring historical significance. Whether these changes come to pass or not, they open a global debate about evolving and adapting cultural icons for future generations. Without fail, The Simpsons have used humor to highlight societal trends, and the concept of virtual reality, VR, overload is one of their more thought-provoking predictions. In episodes such as Bart to the Future and The Computer Wore Men in Shoes, the show humorously explores the consequences of over-reliance on immersive technology. While VR offers unparalleled experiences, The Simpsons suggest that unrestrained use could lead to social, mental, and physical repercussions, a prediction that feels increasingly relevant as we approach 2025. The rapid advancement of VR technology has made it more accessible and integrated into daily life, from gaming and virtual workplaces to socializing in the metaverse. VR is transforming how people interact and engage with the world. However, its immersive nature poses risks such as addiction, isolation, and detachment from reality. The Simpsons' exaggerated scenarios, such as characters consumed by virtual environments, mirror growing concerns about the psychological effects of excessive time in simulated realities. Extended use of VR headsets can lead to physical issues like eye strain, motion sickness, and cyber sickness, where the brain struggles to reconcile virtual motion with the body's lack of movement. While these effects are often amplified for comedic impact, they highlight real challenges for developers and users in balancing immersion with well-being. As VR becomes more widespread in 2025, these health implications will likely receive greater attention. Once again, The Simpsons mix satire with caution, reflecting on how technology shapes our lives. While VR offers immense benefits for entertainment, education, and global connectivity, moderation ensures these advancements enhance life rather than detract from it. The show cleverly reminds viewers to tread carefully on the digital highway. Surrounding VR overload echoist fears about technology disrupting human interaction, such as early worries about telephones diminishing face-to-face communication. These parallels underline that the societal challenge of adapting to technological advances while preserving core human connections is not new but an enduring question. When television became popular, critics lamented how it would dumb society and replace active social activities with mere consumption of entertainment. Such fears, exaggerated even then, reflect a deeply ingrained cultural anxiety about shifting away from physical interaction towards increasingly immersive yet isolating digital experiences. The distortion of these age-old arguments has evolved into specific fears about the psychological and social implications of overimmersion in a virtual world as VR technology continues to advance. The most recent manifestation of such concerns is digital addiction, like screen overuse, linked to anxiety, depression, and other psychological issues. VR's deeper immersion may present even greater risks. A study in the Journal of Psychological Research indicates that prolonged exposure to virtual environments can cause dissociation where individuals lose track of reality versus the virtual world, a phenomenon known as presence overload. These issues could escalate into chronic cognitive and emotional challenges. Nevertheless, the rise of VR underscores the necessity of understanding its potential dangers while creating safeguards to complement its benefits. Although humor in The Simpsons might exaggerate these consequences, it serves as a reminder of the importance of balanced and responsible VR use in daily life. Throughout its run, The Simpsons has envisioned technology-driven futures, including the rise of virtual reality, VR, weddings. In the 1995 episode Elisa's Wedding, a wedding ceremony conducted via VR headsets blended sacred tradition with futuristic innovation. Initially a whimsical notion, this concept aligns closely with real-world advancements in VR and the metaverse. Virtual weddings have gained traction as technology evolves, particularly in enabling global connectivity and accessibility. These ceremonies offer couples the ability to celebrate with loved ones worldwide, overcoming travel constraints. The COVID-19 pandemic underscored the practicality of virtual gatherings, paving the way for more immersive digital experiences, including holographic presences and virtual venues. VR weddings promise boundless customization, allowing couples to craft dreamlike settings, exchanging vows on Martian landscapes under bioluminescent trees or at iconic locations like the Eiffel Tower. Such innovations redefine ceremonies, fostering inclusivity.